So Berea, no good. And Williams with the rebound. So Berea with 5 minutes left to go in the game. And Johnson, as they are getting down to the nitty gritty here. Derek Williams 10-2 run for Minnesota here in the last. And there's a tough screen, but good job for Berea to fight through it. And Kyrie Irving nailing the shot through. 32 points for him tonight. This has not quite been his night tonight. So Johnson with the screen. So Williams will score 2 points. And it's 123 to 102. And there is a nice block as Williams blocks Kyrie Irving's shot. And right now, Shved back over to Berea for 3. Got it! And Berea for 3. So 126-102. This game has all just been over. And there's 2 points for Irving. Yeah, just getting that lovely familiar message. An error has occurred. It's what knocked me off here. So inside to Williams. As they are steadily just working the ball here inside to Johnson as Sved. No good there on the three-pointer. As Irving, what a block by Derek Williams. Derek Williams playing an absolutely incredible game here in Game 1. As he could be someone to look out for. As Mohammed, nice rebound and a fresh shot clock once again. As Williams can't get that one to go in. And here comes Irving. And he is fouled by Sved. Only his second foul of the evening. Oh yeah. So shot is up and good. 126-105. So Cleveland, Minnesota looking to wrap up game number 1 here in Cleveland with a fantastic opening start to the new season. And 126-106, 20-point lead as Rubio bringing the ball up. So over to Martin. Yeah, Martin garnering the as he'll just check it for 3. Rubio with the assist. 23 points tonight for Martin. 2 for 6, 7 assists for him. As Alonzo G with the shot. 129-108. And they are steadily just kind of working it to their favor right now. So right now, ooh, nice steal for Bynum. He kind of helps out with Kyrie Irving on that one. So Bynum over to Irving. 129-108. And there is 2 points for Irving, as he has just had an absolutely scorching night tonight. 38 points, as we are down to the final 1 minute of the game. As Martin puts it up, can't get it to go in. And here goes Cleveland once again. As Irving, oh, what a block for Vukovic, as he has had a solid game tonight. So Rubio with the ball, as Martin looking, oh, and Kevin Love, bang, bang, nails it from 3. Not much else you could do about that one. The final 17 seconds in the game. The Waiters over to Bennett, over to Bynum, as he'll score the final points of the night, 132-112. And Minnesota will just hang on to it and wrap this game up, 132-112. Kevin Love, Kelvin Martin, Ricky Rubio, Derek Williams, and all of them really chipped in tonight with a stellar effort here tonight here at Quicken Loans Arena. So 32 points for Kevin Love, 14 of 15, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. So he did not get any rebounds in the second win. So great job there for, indeed, 20-point win. Good start to the season. Kevin Love with 32 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. So he did not get any rebounds in the second half, and he is tonight's player of the game. So Kyrie Irving, 38 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds tonight, 17 of 25 shooting, no threes for him, but he was perfect from the free throw line, 4 for 4 in the game. Andrew Bynum, a good effort tonight, 18 points, 8 rebounds, 1 steal for him. Shot 9 of 15 for the game. Bennett with 12 points, 3 rebounds for him. Dion Waiters also with 12 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists for him. Anderson Varejao with 11 plus 3 rebounds, 2 assists for him. Jared Jack with 8 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists for him. Alonzo G with 6 points, 4 assists for him, the young man from Alabama who is in his 5th year. Would be his 3rd year with Cleveland, as he was undrafted and then signed by Washington in the 09-10 season. And then Tristan Thompson, 3 points, 2 rebounds, and a block shot for young Tristan, the young man out of Texas, in his 3rd season with Cleveland. And then, of course, you have Tyler Zeller with 2 points, CJ Miles with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist for him, and Carrick Felix with no points, and Earl Clark with 3 rebounds in the game for Cleveland. And for the victorious Timberwolves tonight, Kevin Love, 24 points at halftime, 32 points for the entire game, as he had 5 rebounds, 3 assists for him tonight. Stellar effort for him as he played 31 minutes tonight. Really sat out most of the 7 assists, 1 steal. Shot 10 of 15 for him tonight. Kevin Love was perfect from 3-pointer range, 3 for 3, but 1 for 2 at the free throw line, and Martin was 2 for 6 from deep. Corey Brewer, good effort for him tonight, 12 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, and also had a couple 3-pointers in the game. And then Nikola Vukovic, good night for him, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 block shots. The 6'11" man out of Serbia, as he had a stellar effort tonight. Ricky Rubio, double numbers for him tonight, 11 points, 17 assists in the game, and 5 rebounds and 1 block shot tonight, 5 for 10 shooting, and also hit 1 free throw in the game. And then Derek Williams with 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and also 2 block shots. The young man with 4 points, 2 block shots for big Ronnie, man in the middle. JJ Barea with 3 points for him tonight, no assists, no rebounds, and no steals. And Chris Johnson with 2 points and 1 block shot in the post tonight. Played 13 strong minutes tonight, as he certainly helped out against the big man tonight, as he really did well tonight. So the key stats in the game, well, Cleveland did not attempt 1 3-pointer in the game, but Minnesota was 11 of 21 for the game. Free throws, Cleveland was 6 of 8 for 75%, 5 for 7 for Minnesota, 71%. Fast break points went to Cleveland, but points in the paint went to the Timberwolves. Bench points also went to the Timberwolves, and assists. And then defensive rebounds and offensive rebounds also went to the Timberwolves. Block shots 8-1 in favor of the Timberwolves in this game, and only 6 turnovers for Minnesota tonight, which turned into 5 turnovers, which turned into 12 points off turnovers, and then 5 turnovers for Cleveland, which turned into 6 offensive points for Minnesota. So the numbers just have to get a little bit better in that department. 4-point lead was the biggest lead of the night for Cleveland, and 24 was the biggest lead of the night for Minnesota in this game, and they also held a 7-minute advantage in time of possession tonight. So once Minnesota had the lead, they certainly did a fantastic job, just using the clock to their advantage here tonight. So great opening win for the Timberwolves here tonight, as they start the new year off in fantastic stride, as they'll get the opening win of the season. And the Bulls, as we'll check out the rest of the, there's the final score again. So let's see. So the next game for them will be Chicago, as they'll open it on that Wednesday, and then of course road game against the Pacers, and then the Clippers at home, and then on the road at Philadelphia, and then home against the New York Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks and the Boston Celtics and Indiana Pacers before they hit the road to end the month of November. They go to OKC, and they start out in Oklahoma and then travel all the West Coast run with the Clippers, the Kings, and the Golden State Warriors. So that will be a heck of a road trip there. Hopefully our guys will be able to come out of that with good even numbers. And then back home against Milwaukee in the month of December, and then home again against Sacramento, and then on the road and to Atlanta, and then Chicago, and then home again on December 22nd against Philly and Detroit. On Christmas Day, they'll play Detroit, and then 2 days after, they'll again be home against New Orleans before a 2-game road trip to end the month of December and into the new year of 2014. They'll play Charlotte and then head up the coast and to Brooklyn to take on the Brooklyn Nets, and then they don't play again until January 6th, which that will consist of a 3-game road trip, or actually 4-game road trip against San Antonio, Dallas, Phoenix, and Memphis, before coming home on a 2-game swing against Phoenix and Orlando. And that is where we will be at that point. So opening game win on the road. As you can see, the numbers 32-31 at the end of the first period. Then Minnesota outscored Cleveland 39-26 in that second period. Cleveland outscored them by 1 in the third, and then 37-28 as Minnesota kept the pressure on and just absolutely dominated in that fourth period. So the 2 periods they needed to dominate, they did, in the second and the fourth period. as they won the game by 20 points, as they won it handily in the opening game of the season. The Bulls and the Bucks have not started, and the Cavaliers and the Pistons have not started their season yet. So as we take a look at the Atlantic Division, the Knicks and the Celtics with opening wins to start the season. The Raptors and the 76ers take a loss, and the Nets have not started their schedule yet. And as you can see here in the Central, the Bulls and the Bucks have not started their schedule yet, with the Pistons and the Cavaliers taking an opening game loss on their end. The Southeast, awesome. Oh, well then, you going to tell us what the new game is, or are we just going to have to tune in and find out? So the Hawks and the Hawks opened the season with an opening win. The Wizards lost, and the Magic, the Bobcats, and the Heat have not started their schedule yet. And in the Southwest, the Rockets are off to a 2-0 start, as they are scoring 111 points a game. Memphis also an opening win, and the Dallas Mavericks with an opening win on their end. The Spurs took a loss tonight, and the New Orleans Pelicans have not started their schedule, and the Utah Jazz got an opening win. The Pacers, the Nuggets drew losses on their end, and then the Thunder and the Trailblazers take the loss there. And then in the Pacific, the Lakers are 1-1. The Kings are also 1-1. Clippers no score there, and the Suns and the Phoenix Suns took a game loss, and Golden State have not started their schedule yet. So yes, I saw that on the chat there, Ryan, that you had a new game. So you gonna let us know what it is, or are we just gonna have to find out for ourselves? So as we take a look there, which should be a good, I don't think there needs to be too many changes on this team right now. I would say the big concern maybe for me, we got Cunningham, Dang. Let's see, rotations, yeah, role player. So Cunningham and Dang, bench warming on reserve. So in case of injuries, Cunningham and Georgiou Zhang will come in and really help out with that end. Okay, awesome. Well, you've seen that game on my channel, so awesome. So definitely get yourself some practice there, my friend, and really learn the concepts of the game. And I tell you, I think you're going to have a great time with it, and I think you're going to enjoy the game itself. Yep, that's the game I showed on my stream on the career mode. When I finished up Sawgrass on that tournament. So yes, I can't wait. So yes, more content. That's awesome. That is going to be really cool to see how you do with that. So cannot wait, my friend. So our second game tonight. Well, it's not my best either. It's just I've played enough. Games. Starting from Tiger Woods way back on the PS2 version. My biggest weakness is really trying to read those greens and making things happen. Driving and then getting it up to the green, I would say, are my two strong points in my game, on the game itself. And then I'm always happy when I am able to get the birdies, even if it's a long distance birdie. Boy, those are awesome. So let's see. So we'll look into tonight's game against Chicago tonight. So Minnesota coming home to take on the Chicago Bulls. So Rubio, Martin Brewer, Love, and Vikovic. And then, of course, for the Bulls, you have Derrick Rose. Oh, basically, I'm not sure. I know I created my own man, so I don't know. You might need to. I cannot remember, but I know I created my own guy, and that's the guy I use on the career mode. So you may have to make your own guy. So you know, you could do either which way you want. You can do one with a luscious beard, like I've got my man, to kind of represent the beard I did have. Or you could use a guy with just a little bit of fuzz on his face. So there you see the Bulls with Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, Joakim Noah. So this should be an excellent game here tonight to start our own little doubleheader here tonight. First two games here at home, one game away. We won that one against Cleveland, and then home, as we are home. Thank goodness. So Dang, and then Josh Gibson at power forward, Kirk Heinrich at point guard, John Levy, Teague, Mohammed, Snell, and Murphy. And then of course our lineup, which consists of Turioff and Johnson on the bottom end. So this should be a good game here tonight. Get shooters open, play physical, and get to the basket. And that's what we do well. We get to the basket. Yep, home sweet home, my friend. So here we go. First home game of the new season, Derrick G. Rose and Corey Brewer facing off against each other here tonight, here in Minnesota at the Target Center. So the Bulls and the Wolves. That seems to rhyme, doesn't it? So the Target Center. Okay, why are you screaming in my ear? Oh yeah, one other thing I have to check, because I knew this game was big for it. Yes, voice commands. I don't need them. Yeah, it should be a good game. Battle of the Black and Blue division here tonight, Minnesota and Chi-Town. So Carlos Boozer gonna be playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves here tonight. There is, yep, that's how the floor used to be. A little bit of shade, light shade on the inside, and then darkness on the main court, and it was pretty. I really liked that floor. As there is the tip, and away we go with game number 2 tonight. So the Target Center. So D. Rose trying to shake and bake on Rubio, can't get it. And Butler, yeah, wait until you see just how much younger. I mean, this dude had hair. As D. Rose can't get that one to roll in. So the hometown rims work very well for us. So Kevin Love, as he is looking for Vukovic. And right off the bat, boy, they are double teaming Brewer for 3. No shot there. And Vukovic couldn't get the rebound. Carlos Boozer points there as he's strutting out his sidearms. So Kevin Love, and already there inside to Vukovic. 2 points there, nicely done. Am I saying he's old now? Oh, I'm just saying he had hair. You know, just like some players, they've kind of gone to the shade. And there's Boozer for 2. Kind of has gone to the shaved haircut now. but I remember Chicago in the early days of this season, LeBron James and the Miami Heat, and boy did they have a serious rivalry with LeBron James. You know, Butler always had the responsibility of LeBron James when that matchup came. So Jang, oh, a little shake and bake, 2 points. And 6-2 Chicago. So a little bit of a slow start for Minnesota, but they had a little bit of a slow start, needless to say. As Rubio for 3. So 3-pointer, nice assist there from Corey Brewer. As what a block by Rubio, but he is called for the foul. Now, I'm not sure. So kind of get it right here as the first shot goes in. So 7-5, and 1 out of 2 for Derrick Rose. So 7-5 as Minnesota. As Love can't get that one to go in, as he had some stellar defense on him. And nice steal for Rubio. On the head to Love. Look out! As that was a pretty pass, and 32 vertical jump for Kevin Love for the slam. And we are tied again, 7-7. So Derrick Rose, Carlos Boozer, oh my lord, he just ran over Rubio like a freight train. So 9-7, Chicago in the lead. So Brewer, and he is fouled by Jang as the shot goes in. Rubio with the assist. Now Brewer's thinking maybe passing it back out, but no need to, as he has and there is the 3-point play. So Brewer couldn't quite get the 3-point play in Cleveland. Gets it here at home, as that's Zhang with a quick shot there, as Brewer was really coming up hard on him. So 11-10, the Bulls in the lead here in the new year with Minnesota in the Central Division. So Kevin Love back out. Yeah, he was starting to feel the so Brewer with a little fadeaway, nice shot there, and another 1-point lead. So the Bulls 5 for 7. And Kevin Love with Carlos Boozer. So Jimmy Butler once again, as Luol Deng for the shot. And back and forth we go in the lead. So back over inside to Kevin Love. And Dang. And Martin for 3. Can't get that one to go in. He really wasn't challenged that much. Butler was in his relatively within a step, but not. As there is 2 points for Joakim Noah, as Minnesota down by 3 points early in this game. So who knows how this game's going to turn out to be. As Martin driving it as he is fouled by Luol Deng. His second foul called on the block as he was trying to take the charge on Martin. Shot did go in, and a chance for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. So Martin gets it in. Perfect rotation, and we're tied again. So Bekovic going out. As Kevin Love remains in, as Derek Williams coming in the game, the young man from Arizona. And Martin guarding up on Jimmy Butler. As Butler with a step back, no good. Corey Brewer with the rebound. So over to Rubio to set the offense up again. And over to Love, over to Martin. Inside to Love, and over back outside to Rubio as Corey Brewer almost had the rebound, just kind of squirted out of his hands. As the fans, and nice defense there. So 15-15. Martin telling everybody just kind of settle down here just a little bit. Back out to Kevin Love for three. Can't get that one to roll in. As Jimmy Butler was in his face. As Derrick Rose, no good there. Good defense. So only 1 point for Derrick Rose, and that was at the free throw line. 3 assists for him so far in the game. As Kevin Love, nice mid-range shot. 17-15, nice assist and a first timeout for the Bulls. Oh yeah, fantastic game so far. As we kind of expected with the Timberwolves, moving to the Central Division. As moving to the Central Division to challenge, like the Bulls, the Detroit Pistons. I think that will work out better for them in the long run. And Heinrich can't get that one to go in, as nice rebound for Ronnie Turioff. So Bunger inside to Turioff as he'll move the ball around, as Rubio can't get that one to roll in. As that, what a block by Kevin Martin, as he just absolutely ate his lunch. As Rubio will score over the hands of Taj Gibson. 19-15, 4-point lead for the Timberwolves. Yeah, I think overall moving them to the Central Division, they play in the Central Division in football, so why not play in the same division in basketball? And Heinrich with the shot there, so 2-point lead. So Kevin Martin with 23 points, 7 assists in that opening game win, opening First game win over, oh my goodness, tip ball there. As Derek Williams with the block, and he is then fouled by Ronnie Turioff, his first foul. Now there's Kevin Love. There's the stats from last week coming out. Young, 6'8", small forward from, or power forward from Arizona, Marquise Teague from Kentucky. 29th pick in the first round pick in 2012 for the Chicago Bulls. As he can't get either. So 0 for 2. So Alexei Shved. So right now, boy, they are trying to work different avenues here. As Varela with the shot going up, and Johnson trying to tip it to himself for the rebound, couldn't do it. And right now the Bulls still down by 2, as both teams seem to kind of run themselves into a little bit of a standstill. So tying bucket there for Taj Gibson, 19-19, as Alexei Shved brings the ball up. So Williams, and he is a highlight reel. As Williams for 3, can't get that one to go in. And Heinrich over to Dunleavy. Over to Teague. As Teague step back, nails that jumper, and it's a 2-point lead for Chicago. Now Minnesota just a little bit of a dry spell here. 8 of 17, Chicago 10 of 18. And over to J.J. Barea. As Alexei Shved. And there is Williams for 3. 22-21 Minnesota. So back and forth we go in this game. Ooh, nice steal there for Barea. Something he was very well known for in Dallas. And that 3-point lead. And that's why they picked him up in free agency. And Johnson sticking with Taj Gibson. And Johnson bringing the ball up, big man. And Shved for 3, no good there. As Barea. As Dunleavy with Chase Bunger on him, no good. Williams with the rebound. As he'll put it up at the buzzer, and that is the end of the first period. So 24-21 Minnesota in the lead by 3 points over Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, and the Chi-Town Bulls. And we'll be back for the second period. So Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks will take on LBJ and LeBron James in the Heat on November 11th. So welcome back everybody to the Target Center here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where the Timberwolves lead at 24-21. That's a very good start to the first period. The Bulls with a 3-point lead. Something they hope to continue to build on. So inside to Kevin Love, as he was absolutely challenged by Boozer right there. So Love missing that shot. And Butler, 2 points, his first of the night. So 24-23. No ends. Oh, trying to find Alexei Shved was JJ Barea. And there's a little bit of a mix-up there. So the ball goes out of bounds. So we haven't even played 10 games yet. So we don't know who the league leaders are yet. So Corey Brewer looking to come back in on the next buzzer. As Derrick Rose, and he is fouled by Kevin Love, who says he had all ball in that instance. 24-23. As the shot is good. As he will get this one. So Brewer. Back over to Shabazz Mohammed. Inside to Nikola Pekovic as Kevin Love for three. Nails the deep three-pointer. He's got 7 points, 1 assist for him right now. 27-24. Now inside Carlos Boozer, and he is absolutely blocked by Kevin Love, but nice recovery for Joakim Noah as he puts it in, and still a 1-point lead. 7 lead changes, 6 ties so far in this game. So Brewer. Oh my goodness, inside to Vukovic, and whoa, shot clock violation. So they had a good inside break there, but shot clock violation, and the ball returned back over. There's the points, rebounds last season for Joakim Noah. Double-double in those factors. So 1-point lead for the Timberwolves. Butler with the ball. So Derrick Rose, Luol Deng looking to come back in. As that is 2 points. And Derrick Rose, I tell you, he's going to be a challenge to stop. 28-27. And that will be a jump ball for Noah and Vukovic. So Vukovic was trying to find somebody to get open. As nice win of the tip for Joakim Noah. Inside, and Butler back out the roads with Barea on him. And there's a quick shot for Boozer, and a 3-point lead. So 6 points for Carlos Boozer, as there's a foul on Noah, and JJ Barea with a nice finish. And foul on Joakim Noah, his first. And a chance for the 3-point play. Rubio back in the game, and Nazir Mohammed in the game for the Bulls at center. So 30 all. As Barea found his way to the bucket. Now this is where it's going to be a little bit of a mismatch with Butler and Barea. 6'7" versus 6'3". As Turioff with the block on Nazir Mohammed. And then over to Turioff. 2 points for Turioff, and a nice assist from Ricky Rubio. And if he continues to pile up the numbers he has, just like he did in the first game, he's going to have a good start to the season. So challenging there, Mohammed. Luol Deng for three. Can't get that one as he had Kevin Love all over him. Kevin Love right to the basket, 2 points, 4-point lead, as he has 9 points, 1 assist, and a block shot tonight. And Minnesota with a 4-point lead on the Bulls. So, and Shabazz Muhammad almost with the steal. So there's his numbers last season for Rubio, 10th in assists and 2nd in steals. As the ball will turn back over, as a little bit miscommunication there as Muhammad was trying to inbound the ball. So Martin back in the game. And here we go, 34-30 with 7:35 left to go here in the first half. As Martin for three. Oh, actually 2-pointer. His foot was on the line, but a 6-point lead for the Timberwolves. And a timeout for the Bulls. So just to kind of settle things down just a little bit here. So coming out of the timeout, Bulls down by 6. 7:24 left to go here in the first half. They are trying to find Derrick Rose. Rubio on him. Luol Deng back in the game. And right now Martin trying to shake with Jimmy Butler. And Deng, as he had to shoot over Kevin Love. Love with the rebound. Nicely done too. So 36-30 as Rubio inside the Kevin Love. Nice pass and an 8-point lead for Minnesota, as they are cruising here. And right now Derrick Rose on Ricky Rubio, and there's a block by Rubio. And then Derrick Rose recovers. He gets the 2 points, 38-32. But Rubio with a nice defensive block there. So 6 points, 3 assists in the game as Barton, he'll score 2 points. Nice pass from Shabazz Muhammad. And still an 8-point lead for the Timberwolves right now, as the home crowd loving it here at the Target Center. And then inside to Deng. And he knows he's got Kevin Love around. As the ball is out of bounds, as it went off the hands of Luol Deng. And there was the steals per game last season, tied with Chris Paul, was Ricky Rubio. So a very good season last season for Ricky Rubio in the steals department, tied with Chris Paul for that honor. So inside, so Rubio moving the ball around. Inside to Kevin Love, and offensive 3 seconds against Kevin Love. There is the upcoming schedule for the Bulls. Home against Phoenix and the Clippers, and then 3-game road trip ahead of them. They are playing fantastic defense right now. Kirk Heinrich coming in the game now to play point guard for Chicago, as subs going out, including Kevin Love. Man, needs a break. So over to Dang, and that is 2 easy points. As Luol Deng, who had to sit because of foul trouble in the first period, has 8 points and 1 rebound in the game. So over to Derek Williams. Over to Chase Bunger. And then inside to Chris Johnson. Nice job getting position on the inside. 42-34. And once again, Zhang, and he is fouled by Derek Williams. His first shot goes in. So chance for the old 3-point play, the old-fashioned way. As Luol Deng will get that one, 42-37. Left to go with 4:30 left to go in the first half. Here at the Target Center. So right now Martin trying to break loose. 3-pointer, can't get it. As Heinrich was trying to stay step for step with him. As Taj Gibson giving it back up to Luol Deng, over to Teague, over to Luol Deng once again. Taj Gibson with the nice moves. 42-39. So Rubio, 3-point lead for Minnesota. As Martin for 3, no good once again. He's getting the wide open looks. Not like he's not. And right now Rubio really sticking to Heinrich like glue. As that's Taj Gibson can't get that one to go in. And Johnson was there on defense. And Martin will just pull it out, get it over to Rubio, reset the offense with 13 seconds on the Derek Williams trying to find Martin, trying to break for the goal inside. Ball turns over. (42-39) as that shot goes in. 42-41 and a 1-point lead for the Timberwolves. As that ball is tipped off of Teague, as that shot goes in, and Teague, the Bulls on a 13-4 run here, and a timeout for Minnesota. So they'll take their first timeout of the game. No better than that one right there to kind of get everything reset back in motion. So yeah, the first game of the Central Division matchup between Chicago and Minnesota kind of has a little bit of a different twist to it since they're now in the same division, and I think we'll see some really good ball games here between these two teams in the future, especially in the essence of the season. So the Bulls with a 43-42 lead. Alexei Shved coming back out as he has Kurt Heinrich on him. Williams with Taj Gibson on him. Over to Rubio, over to Johnson, and nice assist from Rubio to Johnson, and a 1-point lead. So Rubio on Teague, inside to Boozer. And what a nice block by Johnson. As Heinrich with the 2 points and a 1-point lead. So good recovery for the Bulls. And they also have a 3-rebound edge on Minnesota. So, oh my goodness, ball was tipped and stolen by the Bulls as Johnson was trying to find Alexei Shved breaking in on the inside, and Johnson guilty of the block. So that will be his first foul. 1:15 to go in the first half, and Noah coming back in the game, and Bekovic and Corey Brewer back in the game for the Timberwolves. So Boozer, so Teague with the ball, with Rubio on him, and then Bekovic. Oh my goodness, and there's 2 points for Boozer. He's got 8 points. Kevin Love with 11. So 3-point lead. As Bunger can't get that three to go in. And it's still 3-point lead for Chicago. As, oh, what a block by Bunger on Carlos Boozer. So Timberwolves certainly playing some tough defense here. As Williams wide open. As he'll nail the jumper. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Heading down the stretch. As there is a shot by Boozer with 5 seconds left to go in before halftime. As Fed for three. Oh! Rolled in and rolled right out. So the Bulls with a 3-point lead on the Timberwolves here at the Target Center. Timberwolves will just kind of have to turn things around in the second half, as this was a very good first half battle between these two division rivals. So Rose with 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He only shot 2 for 7. As he only shot 2 for 7 in the first half, as he really had a lot of attention drawn to him. Yes, an extremely good half in the first half between these two teams. So Luol Deng with 11 points, Kevin Boozer with 10, and Kevin Love with 11. As this game has been tightly contested in this game. Both teams really coming out hard. And the big question is going to be, can they continue to play hard going into the, down the stretch runs of the game? And with Kevin Love on the floor, they really, Minnesota seems like a absolutely charged team, and then when it seems like they're a little lost when he's not on the floor. So Detroit taking on Philly. Detroit off to an 0-2 start, and then the Magic and the Bobcats 2-0 start for them. Al Jefferson scoring 19 points a game and 10 rebounds a game for the team, and then there's the rest of the schedule around the league with the Celtics and the Knicks going head to head, and then the Grizzlies and the Mavericks going head to head in their matchup. So they're not driving that fast, just to let you know, and they certainly don't walk that fast unless it's cold. So welcome back to the start of the second half between the Bulls and the Timberwolves. We'll check the stats of the first half. Kevin Love with 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a block shot. Shooting 5 for 8 in the game, and 1 3-pointer for him this game. Kevin Martin with 7 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block shot. Triple ones. Derek Williams with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and a block shot for him. J.J. Barea with 5 points and 1 steal, no assist for him yet. Corey Brewer with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for him. Rubio with 5 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists. So very good first half. A little modest since he had 10 assists in the first game. Who knows 82-0 Mavs. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at it, see if the team can do it. So 5 points, 6 assists, and 1 block shot for Ricky Rubio. As he had I guess after the first game when he had 10 assists at halftime, I guess you could say that was a modest number at halftime for him with 6, but he's still moving the ball around well. Chris Johnson with 4 points, 1 rebound, and a block shot for the young man out of LSU, as he has really been playing well. Ronnie Turioff with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and a block shot for him. And Nikola Pekovic with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Another slow start for him in the first half, but he generally turns it up in the second half. And then Shabazz Muhammad with no points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist though. And Alexei Shved, no points, no rebounds, 1 assist. And Chase Budinger with 2 rebounds and 2 assists and a block shot for him in this game. And then for the Bulls, it is Luol Deng with 11 points, 1 steal, and 1 rebound. Carlos Boozer with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. Marquise Teague with 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals. Joakim Noah with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist for him. And Derrick Rose, 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds for him. Taj Gibson with 4 points and 2 rebounds. Kirk Heinrich with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist for him. Jimmy Butler only 2 points in that first half, so relatively modest beginning for him. Of course, he's only in his 3rd year in the pro, so not quite the the player he certainly has become now. And then Mike Dunleavy, no points. Tony Snell with no points. Eric Murphy with 1 rebound and 1 assist, and Nazir Mohammed. Nothing across the board for him. He did take 1 shot, but it was rejected. So Minnesota will get the ball to start the second half, down by 3 points, and away we go. So the second half begins with, as right now, as Martin for 3. Nice. Good assist. As the game is tied 49-49. So Rose right down Main Street with the shot, and 51-49 right there. So 6 points in the first half. Those 2 points give him 8 here in the second half. And then inside to Kevin Love as he has, nice 3 there for Rubio. 8 points and 7 assists for him, as he just had to get something off before the shot clock ran out, and he certainly did it. And a 1-point lead for the Wolves. And there's a nice block by Kevin Love. No chance of that thing ever getting close to anywhere, as Carlos Boozer guilty of the block. His first foul of the game. So Brewer. So Martin, and he is fouled by Jimmy Butler, his first, as Martin nails the shot, as he currently has 12 points, 5 for 8 shooting, 1 for 4 from deep. And a very tough shot that was, but he somehow found a way to put it in there and get the 3-point the old-fashioned way. So 55-51. So Butler picking up his first foul of the game, as he has Martin to contend with on his end. And now Luol Deng, as Jimmy Butler with 2 points there. So 2-point lead for Minnesota. And Kevin Love with a nice little jump step in there. 2 points for him. 13 points. 6 for 9 shooting in the game. As there is 2 points. And 57-55. 10 points for Derrick Rose. 3 assists in the game. As Bekovic will strip it from mid-range. 59-55. 13 lead changes, 8 ties, and an 8-point lead was the biggest lead of the night for Minnesota. So timeout Chicago, as they do not want to let the Timberwolves get too much of a head start. You know, makes it very tough to come back on in the long run. So 4-point lead for Minnesota at this point, 59-55, as they are trying their best. As Derrick Rose, as there is 2 points for Joakim Noah, and still a 2-point lead. 40-30, Bulls in the lead in the points in the paint. Yeah, they have really just eating it up here tonight. Nice pass, nice slam, as Kevin Martin just broke. Oh yes, they are giving us a run for our money here. What do you expect here in the Central Division, the black and blue division? It's going to be a fierce battle either way. So Bekovic, and can't get that one to go in from that side of the mid-range spot. And over in the corner as Noah passing it to Luol Deng, and he stepped on the line out of bounds. So Boozer last season 16 points a game, 9 rebounds a game, and 2 assists a game, and no wonder he has been a major factor for the Bulls. So Taj Gibson and company looking to come back in. There's a nice shot as Rubio and Joakim Noah trying to take the charge on that play, but Rubio with a nice bucket. You don't see too many guys in the game of today try to take too many charges like they did in this game. And there's 2 points. Minnesota 63-61. So 12 points for Derrick Rose, 5 assists in the game. So Kevin Love. So back out to Love. Inside to Bekovic. He's fouled by Joakim Noah. His second foul of the game. Nice assist from Kevin Love. And the second foul on Noah in the game. So Bekovic with a chance to go to the free throw line. And Nazir Mohammed in the game along with Taj Gibson. And Bekovic with a 3-point, the old-fashioned way, 66-61. As that's, and bounced and then went in. Rubio picking up the foul as Butler over to Nazir Mohammed. Yep. So Nazir Mohammed can't get the 3-point play, and it's a 3-point lead for the Timberwolves. So right now trying to find the inside, and there's a nice pass from right back to Rubio, right inside to Love again, and 2 easy points. And that is 2 points right there So 68-65, Bulls still in the lead in the points in the paint department. So Martin over to, nice pass to Brewer. He's got 7 in the game. Nice pass there. And a 5-point lead for the Timberwolves. And the fans chanting defense. As there's 2 points, 70-67. So 8 points tonight, all in the paint for Taj Gibson, as he has certainly played a stellar game tonight for Chicago. So Love getting the double teams. Martin for 3, and Vukovic with the rebound, and a fresh 24 shot clock here. So good screen there, and Brewer trying to pull it and pop it. So 72-67, and Corey Brewer with 9 points in the game. And almost a steal there, and nice block there from Martin on Jimmy Butler. So Martin decided to hold up and wait for Rubio, the point guard. So inside to Love, and nice pass for Martin. 74-67. As they're rolling here in this game. And Derrick Rose, I tell you, he is not going down without battle here. 6 points in the first half, 8 here in the second half. He has not missed a single shot. He has not missed one single shot here in the second half. He has nailed everything. Rubio can't get that one to go in. And Jimmy Butler driving it, as there's 2 points. 74-71 to the Bulls. Right when it seems like Minnesota's going to get themselves on a nice little run here. Here comes Chicago. So good screen. Rubio gets the nice roll inside, and a 5-point lead. So nice screen from Kevin Love, and Rubio found the lane, and there's a foul on Martin, his first foul, with 3:11 left to go here in the third period. All right, will do, Ryan. I will see you next time, my friend. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Throwback Friday night, and I can't wait to see some golf club career mode. And there's a shot inside, as Minnesota leads about 3 over Chicago, 76-73. Oh, bad pass there. Kevin Love thought somebody was going to be breaking on the inside. They did not. So turnover for Minnesota here, as JJ Barea. As Derrick Rose dealing with Kevin Love. Quite the mismatch there, as Mike Dunleavy with the shot there, and it's a 1-point game for Minnesota. And a timeout for Minnesota. They'll just take a 20-second timeout, as they'll try to get things reorganized here. So Johnson will come in. And Minnesota will get the ball, as JJ Barea with the ball. So Johnson will pull it from mid-range, nail it. And a nice jumper there. Taj Gibson just too late getting there. The cover on the play. 3-point lead once again. And there's 2 points. 78-77. Yeah, looks like he could use a Gatorade. He's been kind of the Iron Man here tonight. As Williams, little pull-up jumper, can't get that one to go. And Derrick Rose with the slam. And a 1-point lead for the Bulls. So 79-78. With 1:10 left to go here in the third period. So back out to Barea, over to Chase Bunger for three. Can't get it. Now Bunger can hit threes. He hit those when he was with Houston. And there's 2 more points for Dunleavy, and now it's a 3-point lead for Chicago. And right now, the inside double team. My gracious, what a block. As they'll remain with the Timberwolves. So Jakeem Noah coming in and Carlos Boozer. So 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Over to Alexei Shved, and he'll nail the free throw jumper. And there's what the Bulls have done in the last 11 minutes. 14-6 run to really get back into this game. And there, string music there for Derrick Rose. Okay. So last 20 seconds of the third period. So right now, double team on Derrick Williams. Last 5 seconds here. Shad Barea for three. Can't get it at the buzzer, and the Bulls will carry a 3-point lead into the fourth period. So the Timberwolves and the Bulls will be right back. So November 11th, Paul George and the Indiana Pacers will take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets. Pacers and the Rockets. Now welcome back everybody to the Target Center. Tonight's State Farm assist of the game. And it was this pass, beautiful pass to Kevin Love, wide open early in the game. Love nailing the three. And Minnesota will donate to the Boys and Children's Clubs of Minnesota for getting the State Farm assist of the game tonight. So 3-point lead for Minnesota. For Chicago here, start the fourth period as Jakeem Noah has good stellar defense there for Rubio and Vukovic. And so Nazir Mohammed, boy, he just got rid of that ball just in the nick of time. So Williams, no, Sved for three, no good there. And there could have been a reason why they were not guarding the three as high. So Derrick Rose with 2 points. He's got 22 in the game, 7 assists tonight, shooting 10-16 after a relatively slow start. As this ball will remain with Minnesota as it was tipped out of bounds by Chicago. So there's the upcoming schedule for Minnesota, Indiana, and then back home against the Clippers. On the road to Philly, and then New York and Atlanta come to the Target Center. And Derek Williams for 2 points, and they cut the lead down to 3. So Brewer, Kevin Love, and Kevin Martin looking to come back in the game. Nice as there is. So Derek Williams, all suddenly, boy, he is really they must be thinking he is just going to absolutely kill him. And Williams nails the jumper. Nice assist from Rubio once again. 87-84. Minnesota in the lead, as almost a steal for Rubio. And they are really, there's a foul on Derek Williams, his second. Shot goes in for Derrick Rose, and he is really starting to take over just a bit in this game, as he'll get the 3-point play, the young man out of Memphis. So 90-84 as Rubio and Martin really being guarded up on by Jimmy Butler, but that did not work. So 4-point lead. Nice slam dunk for Kevin Martin, as Boozer contending with Kevin Love. Now what Minnesota's trying to do is force the action just a bit. Nice block for Kevin Love. Ball was tipped and will remain with the Timberwolves, but nice block shot on Jimmy Butler's drive there to preserve the 4-point lead and not letting the lead get any wider. So Brewer back over to Vukovic, who is certainly, oh my goodness, Vukovic can't get the shot to go in, as he is starting to feel the burn just a little bit in this game. As nice rebound for Kevin Love. On ahead to Martin, inside to Vukovic, inside. Oh my gracious. Turnover on the play. Bulls. And right now the Minnesota defense really forcing Chicago to think about some of their shots, and Derrick Rose scores at 92-86, 27 points, 8 assists, 2 rebounds in the game for Kevin Love, as Martin, as the ball goes out of bounds. Timberwolves will retain. Chicago seems to have really tightened up on the defense quite a bit. Martin for 3. Nice rebound for Corey Brewer. So Kevin Love for 3, and Vukovic, nice finish there. He's got 9 points, and that nice offensive rebound gives him 6 on the night. As right now Jimmy Butler, and there is 2 points right there. Jimmy Butler really starting to heat up just a bit. So 7:30 left to go here in the ball game, as Brewer trying to go deep, and Martin, oh what a block, double blocks by Love and Martin, and a nice steal for the Timberwolves. And right now Brewer is hurt, and there's going to be a timeout. So there is some concern here for Corey Brewer. He came down awfully awkward on that play, which really put Minnesota in a little bit of trouble. And now Derek Williams will come in the game. Minnesota spending a timeout here. Yep. Oh no is right. he must have come down on somebody's foot wrong, and that was just absolutely unfortunate. So Ronnie Turioff will come in the game. Also to play center to give Vukovic a little bit of a breather. He has really played a ton of time tonight. 94-88, 7:06 left to go here. So Williams and Kevin Love for three. Nice shot, and it's a 3-point lead for the Bulls. So 11 points in the first half, 9 in the second half for Kevin Love tonight, as he has had once again a stellar night. As Jimmy Butler with the score, and it's a 5-point lead. So Chicago just continues to ramp up the pressure here. Oh my goodness, Derrick Rose so quick. And what a block by Kevin Love. I'm going to go absolutely hoarse on that block. And Williams with a finish. And I tell you one thing, if this is how the Central Division is going to be this year for games, we are in for a barn burner of games here. As there's 2 points for Joakim Noah, as he has 12 points tonight. So Kevin Love and there's charging called on Kevin Love, his second. So big call there, 20 points, 3 assists, 4 steals. Yeah, that block shot on Kevin Love on Derrick Rose was absolutely unreal. So Butler trying to find a lane somewhere, as Noah will score again, 193. And with 2 timeouts left in the game for Minnesota, they cannot afford. They called too many with at least 5 minutes left in the game, as I don't know what happened there, but Kevin Love trying to alley-oop it behind the basket. And a turnover for the Timberwolves. So 193, the Bulls in the lead here, as Minnesota is trying to find a way to stop the Bulls here. As nice block again for Turioff. As Williams for 3. And Martin fouled by Boozer. Finishes strong. And a chance for the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Second foul of the game on Boozer. And there is a 4-point lead for the Bulls. So Butler bringing the ball up. Rubio facing off against Rose. And has Kevin Love again with the block. He is having a block party tonight. As Rubio scores it for 2, and it's a 1-2-point lead, as Rubio very slow to get up here, as he has really played a tough game tonight. 14 points, 8 points in the paint for Rubio tonight, plus count up all the assists he has racked up tonight. as Turioff couldn't quite get over there in time to defend on Butler. 102-98. So 3:30. As Rubio, yes, you know he's feeling it just a little bit. As Kevin Love, nice assist from Rubio, and it's still a 2-point lead for the Bulls as we are getting down to nitty-gritty. The last 3 minutes of the game. As Butler back out to Rose. And there is 2 points there. And still 4-point lead. So 23 points in the second half for Derrick Rose. 6 in the first half. He has had a stellar. And Boozer right now. And Williams driving it and gets the 2 points. Boozer trying to take the charge once again. And there's a timeout for Chicago. So Minnesota very happy at that. So nice job there for the guys. Turioff playing a very stellar time there in the paint. And of course we will check on the status of Corey Brewer. Probably stepped on somebody's foot. Very unfortunate. But he, I assume, is out for the rest of the game. So Rubio with Derrick Rose. So Derrick Rose trying to shake and bake. Rubio trying to challenge him. As Derrick Rose can't get that shot to go in. Nice rebound for Derrick Williams. And now Williams right down Main Street. Oh, he is blocked by Butler from behind. As Butler now has to contend with Williams on defense. As Derrick Rose lost the ball on the way to the drive, and Martin, oh my gracious, we have got a ton of steals in this game. 1:30, 90 seconds left to go in this ball game. And Johnson on Derrick Rose right now, and now Martin switches off on Rose. As the shot, no good. Boozer, somebody get the rebound. And Martin inside to Williams, and there's the game-tying goal with 1:02. So now they get So they will go the rest of the way with Williams. As Bekovic coming into game as the head coach of the Timberwolves. As Rose over to Butler inside the Rose, block shot again. My gracious. A lot of block shots here tonight. Rubio back over to Martin. Over in the corner to Williams. Williams. Martin for three. Got it! 107-104. Nice pass from Williams to wide open Kevin Martin. Indeed. Can you feel the tension here at the Target Center? What a first game battle in the Central Division between these two rivals. As blocked again, Kevin Love. And now, as Martin all over Rose, Rubio He'll be fouled. 7 seconds. Nobody even close to the bonus yet. So Rubio inside to him. Rose will foul him. That's his first, and that will put Minnesota in the bonus. And fans chanting MVP for Ricky Rubio. If he keeps up the numbers he's been putting up tonight, he could very well come out the MVP. 108, 104. Gutsy game tonight for Ricky Rubio. Timeout Chicago. Indeed, what a game. This has been absolutely what a game indeed. So they'll just keep the guys on the floor they have right now. Bulls calling, I believe, their last timeout. 6 seconds left to go in the game. All they need now is a three-pointer. And quick fouls, 109, 104. Yep, they are out of timeout, so they cannot freeze the clock anymore here in the final 6 seconds. So Vukovic trying to keep the ball out of Derrick Rose's hands. As Derrick Rose for three, no good. And Williams with the rebound. And that is the game tonight. Timberwolves, no problem in their first game, but quite a struggle in this game as the Timberwolves hang on 109-104 against the Chicago Bulls, their first entry in the Central Division battle. And this was a game to remember. 16 points tonight for Rubio, 13 assists and 5 rebounds. He certainly played a stellar game tonight. And so Minnesota wins the game 109-104 in a absolutely fantastic ball game tonight. And the Jordan player of the game tonight, of course, Ricky Rubio, with 16 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds, and 2 block shots tonight, as he just stellar game tonight. Kevin Martin led everybody with 23 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 3 block shots tonight. Boy, he had a block party going on. Kevin Love, no bigger of a block party than him, as he added 22 points tonight, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 block shots tonight, as he played an absolutely stellar game at the power forward position and really protected the rim hard when he needed to. Ricky Rubio, tonight's MVP, 16 points, 13 assists, 2 blocks, and 5 rebounds for him. Derek Williams coming in for Corey Brewer, had 15 points in the game, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block shot for him. And then Nikola Vukovic, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and no blocks for him tonight. Corey Brewer with 9 points before he went down with that injury. And we will check on him to see what the status will be on him of his injury. He also ended the game with 3 rebounds and 3 assists tonight. Chris Johnson, 6 points, 1 rebound for him, and a block shot. 6'11", 4-year pro out of LSU. So good game for him tonight, playing in, of course, the role he needed to tonight. J.J. Barea with 5 points and 1 assist and 1 steal for him, the veteran point guard from Dallas, who has played for the Mavericks. Basically Dallas from the start of his career, and then he is in his 4th season with his 3rd with the Timberwolves. here this season. So he has been a great help to us in the point guard position. And then Ronnie Turiaf with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 blocks for Ronnie tonight. And Alexei Shved with 2 points and 1 assist. Shabazz Mohammed with 2 rebounds and 1 assist for him. And Chase Bunger with 2 rebounds, 3 assists tonight, and 1 block shot in the game tonight. And for the Bulls, what a game this was. Derrick Rose, 29 points, 9 assists, very close to a double-double tonight. Joakim Noah with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist for him. Jimmy Butler with 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block shot. And Luol Deng with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals for him. Taj Gibson with 10 points and 5 rebounds for him. And Carlos Boozer with 10 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal for him. Marquise Teague with 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 2 steals for him. Dunleavy with 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, and a block shot for him tonight. Heinrich with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and Nazir Mohammed with 2 points, and Murphy with a rebound and assist, and Tony Snell with none, and 7 minutes of playing time for him tonight. So, and there was the 7 of 25 for Minnesota tonight, but no three-pointer bigger than the one Martin hit down the stretch. And then Minnesota was perfect, 8 for 8 at the free throw line tonight, and 4 for 9 for Chicago, as they shot 44% from the free throw line tonight. So they struggled at the free throw line tonight. That's where you garner most of your points. That's going to be a big factor. And a team record 18 block shots in this game tonight. The team record and season high so far. Who knows if we'll see those numbers again anytime soon in this game. And both teams were under the gun on fouls, 9-8. And the biggest lead of the night for Minnesota was 8 points. Biggest lead of the night for Chicago was 7. But I tell you what a game this was. It seemed like at one point Chicago had this thing wrapped up, as Corey Brewer, coming over. See, he's played for, was drafted by Minnesota, went to Dallas, then played a couple seasons with Denver, and now back to Minnesota once again. And we'll check the status on his injury. That the team is going to rest tonight. They will need it heading into their next stretch run. So bad news here tonight. Corey Brewer has suffered a broken ankle, 4 to 6 weeks, and is unable to play. Well, what do you want to do? So we are going to say, the coach handle it. Alright, so no doubt, very unfortunate, 4 to 6 weeks on the injury list with that injury. So as we take a look, he'll be out 4 to 6 weeks with a broken ankle, and some other injuries around the league. Marcus Camby is out with a broken foot, 6 to 8 weeks. Austin Rivers, 1 to 2 weeks with a bruised hip. Goran Dragic is day-to-day with a sprained ankle for the Phoenix Suns. Danny Granger is out 2 to 4 weeks with a sprained foot. And Terrence Jones out 1 to 2 weeks with a strained abdomen. Jared Sullinger out 2 to 4 weeks with a torn bicep. Tyson Chandler out 6 to 8 weeks with a torn hamstring for the Knicks. And Jameer Nelson also out 6 to 8 weeks with a torn hamstring. So there's the first blow for the Timberwolves this season. So I tell you, that's unfortunate that he is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. So I certainly hope the team play does not suffer because of that injury. Certainly hope not. We certainly don't need too much bad luck here at the beginning of the season, as we do have the road trip to Indiana coming up, and then back home against the Clippers, and then a road game against Philly, and then home against New York. And then that'll start a 4-game homestand for us against New York, and then Atlanta, Boston, and Indiana once again before we end the month of November at Oklahoma City Thunder. So how is that going to do for us in the sense of injury at this point in the season? We will find out. So 2-0 start for Minnesota. Yeah, we blew out the Cavaliers 132 to 112, and then literally had to just play a very tough game against the Chicago Bulls 109 to 104. And when will we see Chicago again? In Chicago on December 18th. So no doubt they are going to be ready for us. I truly feel they are going to be ready for us the next go around in that game. So we will see just how it will be for us. So good start for us once again. So good. As we move down to the factor here, Corey Brewer out 4 to 6 weeks, as the Timberwolves are off to a 2-0 start here in the Central Division, with the Bucks haven't even started their season yet. And then the Bulls and the Cavaliers all dropped their first game of the season. The Pistons are off to a little bit of a slow start at 0-2. So we'll take on the 0-2 Indiana Pacers in the next Throwback Friday night, as we'll have the Pacers and the Clippers away once again, just like the Cavaliers and the Bulls. We'll have a away and home game for that game, and then we'll be right back. And then we'll have a away and home game, and then again another away game before our 4-game homestand against the Knicks, the Hawks, the Celtics, and the Pacers before we end the month against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, taking on Kevin Durant and those guys, that's going to be quite interesting. Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and those guys. So we'll see how that game goes in the stretch run. So it'll be interesting. Hopefully the injury to Brewer isn't going to be too serious for us, as we certainly don't need too many injuries on this team right now. Not real sure in general just how strong our bench will be with the guys we have to bring off reserve, and how all that will factor in the in everything. So we'll see what happens in the long run as we get we're off to a 2-0 start, and hopefully we'll have a good a stretch run as we get things rolling on this season. So another Throwback Friday night successful for us here tonight. I certainly did enjoy it here tonight, and I certainly hope you guys did too here tonight, as I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. So Mike, Lady, and Ryan, I certainly hope you have enjoyed Throwback Friday night with 2K14, as we will continue the season with the Minnesota Timberwolves the next Friday night that I am on once again. So until tomorrow night, I will see everyone then. And until then, as always, tell those close to you that you love them. And as always, I will, and as always, buckle up for safety, respect the distancing rule of the 6 feet, and then, of course, as always, keep God number one. God bless everyone. I will certainly get some sleep tonight, my friend, and I certainly hope you guys will too. And so until tomorrow night, I will see everyone then. Have a great evening and a great start to your weekend.